Hey everybody, it's Susie at the 412 Homestead. I'm glad you're here today because we're going to make some delicious cowboy cookies. Let's get started. All right, you guys are going to need just some flour. You're going to need just some quick oats, some cornstarch, some baking soda, some salt. Going to need some vanilla. Going to need some ground cinnamon. We're going to need some unsalted butter. We're going to need some brown sugar, some flaked or shredded coconut, whichever you have. I'm going to use some semi-sweet baking chips, and we're going to need 2 eggs. Let's get it all put together. All right, you guys, what we're going to start off with is 2 cups of flour. I'm going to put all of my dry ingredients in here first, so 2 cups of flour. I'm going to add just a tad bit more. Then we need 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Then we're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Just dump that in there. I'm going to set those over to the side. Then we're going to need, let's see, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use my teaspoon and just put a 1/2 in there. Let's see, we're going to need 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. We are going to need sugar, and I did not get that out, so I'll show you guys my new canisters that I got. Chickens, aren't they beautiful? So we need 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. And then we're going to need 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, and I'm going to use the light brown sugar. I'm more of a fan of the light brown sugar than I am the dark brown sugar, so that's what we're going to use. So we need 3/4 of a cup of that. I think they called these cowboy cookies because it was everything that was in their pouch they just dumped in and made cookies out of. I'm kidding. I don't know why they're called cowboy cookies, but it's got a lot of goodness in it. So we're going to do 3/4 of a cup of oats. That's a 1/2, and I'm going to do about 1/2 of a 1/2. All right. So I'm going to just find something to mix this up with. And then we're going to put our wet ingredients in. We're going to need some butter, some vanilla, eggs, and we do have to put that flaked or shredded coconut, whichever you buy, that you can choose. And then I'm going to put those semi-sweet chocolate chips in. So let me just melt this butter just a few seconds. All right, I'm going to melt 2 sticks of butter. That's going to be 1 cup. I'm just going to not get it really hot, just where it's softened. So we're going to stick that in the microwave. All right, we got us a cup of butter. We got that softened. We're going to dump that right in there. And we've got us 3/4 of a cup of chopped pecans. We're just going to dump those right in. I'm going to add 2 eggs. Actually, it says 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, but I'm not wasting any part of the egg. So I'm just putting them both in there. And then we are going to need 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. And you know what, I'm just guessing. Then we are going to need 1/2 cup of shredded coconut. Cut this thing. Half of a cup. And then we are going to need 1 cup of the semi-sweet. I'm using semi-sweet. You could use whatever kind of chips you like. Maybe you like butterscotch. Well, use butterscotch. But I'm using the semi-sweet, and I'm using 1 cup. I'm going for a full cup here. And we are just going to give this a stir, mix this all up together. You guys should probably have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to mix this together, and I'm going to put this on a baking sheet that I have lined with some parchment paper. And I'm going to check these in about 8 to 10 minutes to see how they are. So we'll get this mixed up and get them on the pan. All right, we've got that all mixed up. I'm just going to make a good little size ball, about like that right there. I'm just going to kind of shape it a little bit. And I don't know how these are going to bake out. I don't really want them to touch, so I'm just going to bake about 6 or 8 at a time. Just trying to shape them in a circle, and that way they'll be pretty when we get them out of there. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I wanted to do something that was going to be yummy tonight. These just looked really good. I found them on Pinterest, so we're going to try them out on you. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Our channel's still growing, and we appreciate each and every one of you. So we appreciate you, and I wish you all were here to be able to try this. They smell really good. So we're going to bake these and see what they do. We'll show you what they look like in just about 10 minutes. Time to get them out of the oven. We'll put another batch to going. All right. Oh man, they smell yummy, you guys. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm going to see how good they will come off of this parchment paper. Ooh, oh yeah. We're just going to put them on our little cooling rack. Oh, they smell good. Now, I like to take my cookies out of the oven when they're not quite done, because I like chewy cookies. I don't like crunchy cookies. So I think that I got these just in time. So what I would tell you guys is let them bake for about 10 minutes. That's all I let these bake, and they came out, I think, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and get 6 more of these ready to go while those others are baking, and that way we can just keep cycling through there. But I think these are going to be yummy. You guys ought to try these. I'm going to say that this recipe is a win-win. It was more ingredients than I usually do. You know, I tried to do things simple because by the time I work all day and get home, I'm not in for making big homemade you know, things. I want to have a good treat, but I want to make it simple. That way I've got more time to spend enjoying my family than being stuck in the kitchen. Not that I don't love cooking for them, but you know, if the grandkids are here, I want to be out doing something with them. But I think these are going to be a really yummy cookie. So we're going to get all these baked up and plated up, and we'll show you what we got. Got another batch of them out there. Get another batch going. This is what happens, y'all. In between rounds of cooking, they come up missing. But I'm going to tell you, they turned out really good. So this is a good recipe. So I'm going to recommend it to you guys. If you want a good recipe for cookies, I'm going to say that this was a good one. You get the taste of chocolate chip. You get the coconut. And then you get that hint of cinnamon. You just get all different flavors. And the more bites you chew, they're really a good cookie. So we're going to see how many makes it through this one. We're going to get them all baked up and plated, and we're going to show you what we come up with. Man, you guys, these turned out perfect. I'm going to say win-win here at the 412 Homestead. Cowboy cookies, you guys got to try them. Don't forget to like and subscribe until we see you all again. God bless.